Off top with, yeah. Hey. Niggas trash, put you on your mans. Hoping you understand. Getting cash, stacking up his bands. Gotta feed the fam. TV bitches fuck on me direct. I got them on demand. Keep on crossing lines. I'ma leave you buried in the sand. I give her dick inside the whip. She keep on coming fast. She said she love me, but I know that shit don't ever last. If you ain't worried about the future, leave you in the past. Big body bands, got a body like a fucking dad. I'm out of shape cause I've been sunning all you niggas. Take a picture, you know niggas won't believe them when you tell them. I just seen the God and ain't nobody walking with him. Fucking me and I'ma send you to whatever angel came to get him.
Welcome back to a brand new episode
Ready
of the Ball Don't Lie podcast. Yes, sir. It's a good day today. We got that new intro music from Omari's album.
Yes, sir.
A lot of things looking up out here in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things is looking up in Los Angeles, especially the Lakers, because we just secured the 25-year-old Slovenian superstar, Luka Doncic. I can't believe this is my life right now. I don't even know where I should start. I'll recap it for anybody who's been living under a rock. Luka Doncic to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first-round pick. And, of course, we gave up Jalen Hood-Schifino as well in this trade. Unbelievable. Rob Pelinka,
oh, my God.
you're a demon. Unbelievable. And let me say this, man. Let me say this about the Mavericks before we get into anything. Thank you, Dallas Mavericks. Thank you so fucking much. You're so stupid. You traded a generational 25-year-old superstar in his prime for one first-round pick, and I'm so grateful because now our future is clear and we have a direction. We have Luka Doncic on our team. It doesn't matter. This guy carried your team to the finals last year, and now he's in Los Angeles. It's just not fair. It's not fair being a Lakers fan. I'm sorry if you're a fan of another team like this guy right here, but it is what it is, man. It's just it's amazing. I have no words. And unbelievable, incredible. Rob Pelinka, you deserve a statue, brother. Good freaking job, brother.
Last week you were calling for his job.
Now take away all my hate, all the hate I ever heard about, that I ever said about Rob Pelinka has now been alleviated. I think that there is no agent or not agent. Well, there's no agent or GM better in the history of basketball at this point. showing that he pulled off the most shocking trade, the biggest heist we've ever seen in a sports league ever.
Yeah.
The fact that he was able to get this shit just
we can talk about some football ones, but yeah.
Yeah, I was kidding. Just the fact that they were able to get just between them, and he deadass like was able to lower the original asking price that they even came to him with. Like 10 out of 10 job, future secured, got the next big star. I'm gonna love watching the Lakers for the next. I won't ever give up on them ever again. It's the best thing I've ever seen. LeBron might get another ring.
That's crazy.
Change the whole trajectory.
I don't know about that.
The whole trajectory. He might get two.
Hey man, I don't care if Luka Doncic wants a McDonald's built in his crib. If he's dropping 30-point triple doubles, he can have whatever he wants, brother. I don't care.
Facts.
And who better to play with than the guy who's literally been taking care of his body for 22 years in the league? It's so crazy that they literally handed this to us on a silver platter. Everything lined up. JJ Redick gets to coach Luka Doncic for the next 10 years. We are so set up beautifully for the next 10 seasons of our franchise. I can't believe this is real. I literally cannot believe. I feel like I'm still dreaming because JJ Redick, Luka, you already know they had a good relationship. Luke even came out and said today in his presser, oh, JJ Redick's the only coach I've even went on his podcast. I don't even go on podcasts, but that's how much I respect JJ Redick. And now he gets to coach him and build around him. We got LeBron James. We didn't have to give up our 2031 pick even. We still got that if we want to go get somebody else, a big man or something. We got time.
Mr. Classic, where you
at?
In
the off season.
My alternative, where you at?
5 years in the making. Yeah, I still can't believe it myself. Seeing Luke on the bench today, it didn't even feel real. Truth be told, I still think he doesn't feel like it's real the way that he's like.
Oh, he's pissed, man. He's so upset. Yeah. And you know what? That's the best part about it. They literally traded a pissed off Luka Doncic on his revenge tour. So they gave him a reason to just get back at them. And he went to the best spot possible to do that. Literally great coach, great all-time player next to him. The GM, the franchise loves their star player. So we're going to do whatever he wants. We're going to sign all his best friends. We've done this for every superstar we had. Meanwhile, the Mavericks owner, Nico Harrison, did the exact opposite. Every person Luka liked playing with, he traded them. He didn't mess with him. He constantly was riffs with him. He just didn't like him for whatever reason, and thus he sabotaged the entire team. And I feel bad mostly for the fans than anybody because they literally had no control over this, and now their franchise is, they're still gonna have a good team this season, but long term, like they basically closed their window to the next 2 seasons because then Kyrie could walk. These guys are old. It's just a terrible move, and I just feel bad for the fans at the end of the day.
Yeah, Jason Kidd didn't even know about this. I want to know what you guys think about.
You see that interview with him? He was uncomfortable.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about only like Rob Pelinka, Nico Harrison, and the owners knowing about the trade and no one else being informed? Do you think that was the right move? Or
I feel like it's weird, but it's business though, Like it's weird. It's just like bad looks, but like, what can you do? Like, you play for the team, so you're gonna get traded. Shit happens. It's crazy though. It's crazy.
I feel like personally, a trade of that magnitude, since it's never happened before, or 2 stars, like you got to keep it as in-house as possible. Even if the head coach, I don't think the head coaches should know if it's that big of a trade and it could fall through. So I feel like he handled it the right way, but you also got to think about the fallout. Obviously, Jason Kidd, I don't think he thinks Luka Doncic should.
I think if we keep it a buck,
Kid's gonna kill himself.
Rob Pelinka was masterful in keeping it between them two, because if other teams found out, then they would just be offering way more, and now it's going to be a bidding war. And he just did a masterful job in keeping him on the low, and for good reason. He made it sound like, oh yeah, if we let this get out, he's going to request a trade. But in reality, if you're already trading, and why does it matter if you request a trade? So he just literally manipulated him, walked him down in the negotiations completely. And
that too, like you don't want wind of anything coming out.
And I think the biggest part about this is that the Mavericks, since Mark Cuban sold them, now they're no longer run by somebody who actually understands basketball. Like the person who bought them from Mark Cuban are casino owners, and they're more focused on profit, and they don't really understand the game of basketball. So whenever Nico Harrison just went off the rails and said, I want my buddy Anthony Davis, I signed him in Nike when I worked there. The owner said, yeah, whatever. Like, who the fuck, Anthony Davis? We don't even know who that is. Go ahead, do that trade. We don't care. So they signed off on it. And so now you see what happens when the organization is not run competently. Things like this could happen. And Adam Silver, I know he's happy. I know he is excited to see this for his NBA. He's not going to David Stern this one. So,
for sure.
Yeah, he about the bread. He not David Stern. David Stern said had some ball integrity. Adam Silver,
to be honest, though, I feel like the Mavericks this year will still be better than you guys as far as right now. Like, I don't know what's going to happen on Thursday, but like the team's
pretty
even
better with Luka.
Huh?
I said they weren't even better with Luka.
Yeah, but what's it called? You get Kyrie, who's also good offensively, and then Anthony Davis is still a top 10 player in the NBA, so he still has offense and defense. So they have a shot from like team compatibility this year, because you guys have Luka, Reeves, and LeBron. Like, who's gonna play defense right now? If you get Miles Turner or something like that.
Today like those boys was locked in on a defensive side. They know that nobody's safe no more, so they locked in.
You gotta give credit to JJ Redick for what the schemes that he's putting together for these guys to cook up the last few games. Is definitely on him.
No AD. Yeah. Rob said we don't even need that for this episode.
I'm putting my mic right next to
in a long-term situation, like nowadays without AD, there's no way you guys can compete against OKC, in my opinion, like in a series.
You're talking about defense-wise?
Yeah.
I don't think we're any lower than we were. I mean, I guess maybe a little bit before we had AD, but it's like I don't think we were that like perennial contender with AD. So I don't think where we are now is that much of a downgrade. And for the Mavs, I think that they have a good roster. I think people are underestimating them, and it's just because of the move and how it was made and all that people are kind of just sleeping on them. But they got a good team still with AD, Kyrie, all the other pieces, PJ. Now AD can finally play the 4 like he's been wanting to. So that's huge for him. And I think they can compete up there with the good teams in the Western Conference. I don't think that they're set apart from them. I don't think that they're like clear favorites or nothing like that. I know there's been some rumors about them making more moves, and we'll have to see. But I do think they're at that level of Denver Nuggets, of OKC. They can compete in that realm. But it's also just not like overwhelming. So we just got to wait and see, I guess, a couple more days if they do anything more, or this is it. And then we could talk about how we see things fit.
So who's like the ideal player that you want for Lakers right now?
Anthony Davis.
I mean, yeah.
Gabe
if we had Anthony Davis and Luka and LeBron, it'd be unstoppable. But
low-key Brown
What you mean?
I mean, he's already out the door. Just let Luka and Davis cook.
He's not wrong.
If
You
LeBron-
missing the
if
point here
LeBron
of Braun
loses,
here. You know, he's here to mentor Luka. Like we need him.
No,
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like team comp wise, Davis clearly would have been better for the team with Luca.
Yeah, but
he's
there's no
also
way you
not
trade
gonna trade. The
LeBron for
Mavs aren't going to trade
Luka.
for LeBron.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's
know.
no way you
No,
just trade LeBron.
I'm just saying, our situation
He
to
also
be
has
a
no
little
trade
bit better,
clause, so.
we need a player like Davis.
Yeah, Braun for Luka like is less of an upgrade than AD for Luka. To be honest.
Braun that would be even more egregious. Braun's out the door next year. If he got traded to the Mavericks, he might retire this year.
But
That's
even
the
then,
best
like,
way.
Should have traded
He
him.
might just retire immediately.
Yeah,
Good.
He said
Yeah,
he
shout
gets
out.
traded and retires effectively.
also
immediately.
Braun
Like,
gets to choose whether he gets traded, so it's impossible.
Yeah.
Like, it's not happening.
it's impossible to blindside him by a trade.
Yeah,
I'm team trade LeBron next year. I feel like Luka's
Yeah,
obviously
we
the
ain't
future.
trading him, bro. Okay,
And
I
he's
need you to
gonna end his
understand.
career
I
here.
agree.
Now
Hear me
that
out
we have
first, though.
Luka
Hear my point.
Doncic, bro. Now that we have Luka Doncic, he knows he's not have to be the number one option anymore. He's been begging AD
Yeah.
to take the reins for
He can
years.
retire.
Now it's locked. And now, as
Don't you
long as
feel
we
like you can
surround
get-
him with good pieces, like just competent role players, I think he'll be cool where he's at.
Don't you think you can get more complementary pieces by trading LeBron in his
Yes.
final
No.
years
Yes.
to help
No.
Luka?
No.
Yes.
Why would he want to leave?
No
What
one's
team
gonna
is he going to
trade.
go to? What team is he going to go to,
It's not
Hassan,
his
that's going to
choice.
give us complementary pieces and has a better player than Luka Doncic right now?
It's not his
Back
choice.
to
He doesn't have a
Cleveland.
no
to go,
trade.
go back to Cleveland where he can retire.
Okay,
Get some
but who are
pieces
they
there.
going to give us? But that's not one of their big four
Evan
players.
Mobley
That
and
just
like
fucks them over. Yeah, see, they're not going to
Pete's
give up
gonna do
Mobley.
What if
They're
you
not
get,
going to give
you
up
get their
Allen.
depth? You guys are in a better
Hassan,
position.
I'm not
Think
trading
about it this
LeBron
way.
for Max Strus, bro.
Think
I'm
about
sorry.
it this way, bro.
His
Think about it
depth,
this way.
I think,
LeBron's trade value is far lower than his on the court impact.
It's
You
cool.
get me?
Yeah.
Like his on the court impact is still top tier. If he was 28, he would be traded for 18 billion first, doing exactly what he's doing right now.
yeah. But
You
what
know
do you
what I
say
mean?
his trade value is lower though because you think he's
'Cause he's
just
old.
retire?
Yeah, he's old. And there's no incentive for him to stay places. Like there's no, you can lock people down. You know what I mean? Effectively when it comes to contracts and stuff when you have years and years on them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
there's the value that you're gonna receive by actually trading LeBron it's not even going to be close to what he actually gives you on the court. You know what I mean? It's not even worth really trading LeBron because no one's going to give up real assets that mask or that can equal his stats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for you.
For that he's going to give you for whatever couple years he's still here.
That's a good point. So then, now, how long do you think LeBron? Do you think like the trade for Luka extends LeBron his playing years, or?
Well, I already said
definitely.
that I think it's going to do 2, but now I'm thinking 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I say like 3 max. I don't see past 3. Yeah, I don't see past 3 to be honest. As much as I would want him to play until he's 53, but
yeah, with the point you make now, like with the trade value thing, and him probably not wanting to leave LA, I think he retires there 2 years, and
there's no way we trade him. He's just gonna retire. Even if we end up not doing shit, like he's probably just content with staying here. His family's here. His son's on the team. Like there's just no reason for him to leave.
The most untradeable player in the NBA.
Ronnie is untouchable.
He's more likely leaving a free agency than a trade.
Yeah,
but I doubt he would ever.
LeBron's
never requested a trade in his career, so
yeah. I mean, the only way he'd leave is if he go back to Cleveland and just hang it up.
I don't even think he wants to leave. I think he loves that we got Luka, to be honest. So
yeah, me too. I mean, that's what the report is. The report said that it could extend his career.
He might sign an extension because we signed Luka. Like,
what do you think's next?
Bro, I hate the dumb niggas. Like when it comes to like fit, dude. Like people act like it's not like it's not even Glaze, but it's LeBron James. You know what I mean? Like they act like he has to have the ball or else he can't. Like,
no, he really
bro,
does have to have the ball in his hand.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have. He's so good off the ball, dude.
Bro.
Like,
LeBron James can
not
play
LeBron
off the ball
anymore. Not LeBron nowadays. Luka needs the ball, but not LeBron.
If you want maximum impact LeBron, the ball needs to be in his hand.
No, you don't need maximum impact LeBron. You have Luka.
Exactly. Like now that Bron,
you also have a good coach that puts him in positions to like succeed with the ball not in his hands. Like,
I think he's gonna not go back to playing a traditional 4, but like. You know what I mean? He played next to Kyrie,
like Draymond Green.
Relatively
at this point in his career, he is a 4. He's just like not I don't want to say athletic enough because he's still athletic, but it's just like his body. He's probably best as a 4 where he doesn't have to like run downhill every play from the perimeter. You know, he could set screens, cut back door. He doesn't have to guard the fastest guys on the other team. I think that's what he plays now pretty much anyway. Honestly, especially when AD was on the team, he was the 5 and AD was the 5 and Bron was the 4 pretty much.
Yeah, but I mean, stylistically, he was pretty much playing the 1. But
this year we have AR pretty much playing the 1. Honestly,
yeah. It's been like a month, but he's been cooking with it. So
yeah.
So
it's gonna be funny to see how his backcourt kind of works with him and Luka.
Yeah.
Hey man,
when it comes to redundancy, those two. That's you know what I mean. Like,
no, bro.
AR can kind of like,
bro.
AR can kind of complement the Kyrie role because he really doesn't need the ball in his hands to be super effective. Like he can just do what Kyrie did with Luka and just study tape off that, I guess.
He doesn't need it, but in my opinion, I'm a little bit like, I guess worried that like they gave him the reins to like, you know, have more and more ball control, and he keeps getting better with it. You know what I mean? But now he's gonna go back to like much less on the ball, you know, because obviously Luka's gonna have 1,000,000% usage. So I'm hoping that he can like kind of revert back and still be like as effective, you know what I mean? But I just don't want it to like affect AR's game because he was on such a good trajectory the way he's been playing. You know?
Oh, it definitely is. Like Luka's gravity it's Luka Doncic, the top 5 player, and his usage is pretty high. So everything's going to gravitate around him, and I don't think we'll see the same type of AR like we've seen the past years because of it.
I disagree. I'm not really worried. I think all 3 of those guys have some of the highest basketball IQ in the game, and they'll make it work. And obviously the defense is a concern, but I don't think, like you guys talking about offensively, it's really going to be an issue adjusting because of how smart those guys are. And also I feel like the coaching staff, JJ Redick and all them are also very smart and it'll put them in the right position, definitely offensively to succeed. And I think the thing to me is the biggest concern is the defense. Obviously that's not a secret. We have no big man depth now. So that's really what's, I think, going to be an issue going forward. But offensively, I think we should never be struggling to get a bucket at this point. Like it's never going to be a problem.
Yeah. Even if you're smart, it's still, there's only one basketball. The usage is going to still be high and someone's going to have to take a hit because the way Anthony Davis can get a 30 ball is entirely different how Luka can get 30.
The thing is, though, Anthony Davis needs the ball in his hands too. Like if you're thinking about it,
he only touches the ball for like 5 seconds.
He gets the ball.
Yeah, but you have to feed him, and he's not the playmaker that Luka is, so he can't make plays off of those post touches and fees. Now Luka, he could play from anywhere, the perimeter, the inside. He could make plays off of that. So he's just adaptable. Yeah, there'll be moments where he has the ball in his hands, but it's like he's gonna have plays where he's probably off the ball or he's posted up and then Austin Reeves backdoor cut and then LeBron out. You know what I mean? Like plays that get him involved where he's touching the ball, but he's not using the ball the entire play. So I'm not really too worried about that, assuming we actually run, which we will because the coaching staff has been doing that. So I don't really have anything to worry about.
Luka not running and Bron is old.
No, he's running, bro. He's running.
Dude, he's
motivated, bro. They called him fat on the way out and traded him.
270 is insane. I saw a tweet of someone saying that he was actually 270. He's the 7th like heaviest player in the NBA.
He ain't they're just putting a smear campaign on his name to make it like, oh yeah, this is why we traded him to make it look less dumb than it actually was.
Bron 270?
No, I think Bron's less.
Like 250?
Dude, Bron's like slim. Like pause. He's slim with like a 6-pack. Not to analyze his body or anything.
The whole out of shape excuse is ridiculous because to this day the Pelicans stick by Zion Williamson. So that's
literally.
Yeah.
There's no way. Luka, the first time he hasn't played 60 games in his career. This season, the first time he's not going to play at least 60 games, and you already give up on him. That's just
and Luka took it to the finals last year. Zion has never sniffed the playoffs.
He hasn't
That's
played.
What I'm saying. Game. I'm like, they stick by this nigga. He ain't done shit.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? What do we think it is? Like, why trade Luka Doncic?
It's the ownership. They don't know shit about basketball, bro. That's literally the issue.
No, I think their reasons are they. You know what I mean? Like that could be their reason. But that doesn't mean that's valid. You know what I mean? Like that could be their reasoning, but it's just stupid. Like
I think Nico Harrison
that's the real reason. They're just doing shit. Like
thinking about I think Nico Harrison knows enough basketball, especially he's been the GM for a couple of years now. So he knows how good or how talented Luka Doncic is. I don't think he's that dumb. Like there has to be an inside reasoning.
No. I think he doesn't like Luka. So because the rest of the organization doesn't know ball. He's free to do whatever he wants off the rail. So if he feels like, oh yeah, Luka, like Omari said, he actually feels this way or he has a vendetta against him, no one's going to stop him from doing what he wants to do because the ownership doesn't understand ball. So they just let him do him. So he's just going to do, okay, he has yes men surrounding him. There's people that saying everybody that he was surrounding himself with that told him it was a bad idea, he would just remove them from his life or whatever, like the situation. So clearly he was on some yes man shit. Like, if you don't like this, you can get away from me. And the owners clearly didn't know enough about basketball to like step in and be like, look, you can't do this. This is crazy. Yeah. But I think that's really what it is. Like, he had a power trip, or Anthony Davis is his boy, and he probably doesn't like Luka because of him being out of shape or not being committed or whatever. And everything together just made him, I'm going to get my friend here, my homie, and nobody can stop me. That's really what I think it came down to.
It's crazy that he does that too. Like I mean, okay, like I guess it's a hypothetical scenario, but if that were the case, that would be so crazy to like, it's my boy, so I'm gonna just like uproot his life. Like we uproot this nigga's life, and he's moving here whether he likes.
There's no way AD wanted to be a Maverick.
Yeah, he didn't at all.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted this trade. Like nobody in the trade wanted
no player wanted the trade. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
but Nico Harrison probably doesn't care. He's probably like power tripping. Like, oh yeah, this is my team. I'm gonna do my players. I'm gonna
kind of dumb
because you know what I mean. Like, that's his mentality. Like, I'm gonna get my guys and lose with him. It's like in fantasy, if you're like, yeah, I'm losing a trade, but I like that player, so I'm just gonna fucking do the trade.
Good analogy. Well, I feel like him getting to the finals last year as the GM of the Mavs like extends your stay as in terms of trading Luka and getting AD. Now you're shortening your window of like 2 years. Like, if you don't make the finals within a 2-year window, you're gonna get fired. Instead of just keeping Luka and whatever happens, and you're still the GM for the next 5 years.
Hey, if we want to get real crazy with these conversations, right now the Mavericks aren't even in the play-in. And Lord forbid they miss the playoffs this year. It's gonna get ugly. Like the team, they might actually move to Vegas because Adam Silver just will not have. I don't even know, but it could get ugly. Right now they're not even in the play-in, and I know AD is gonna come back and hopefully get rolling. But without Luka, they've looked really bad. And now he's not going to come back. Like, there's nobody on the horizon coming in to save him.
Just AD. We'll see how good AD really is. He's going to be motivated too.
It'll be an impact.
Like, he's expendable. He knows he's expendable. And he's going to get motivated to show the Lakers.
Maybe he should have locked in. He wouldn't have got traded like a little freaking bag of potato chips. That's what he should have done.
We respecting AD. We're respecting AD here. No hate on AD. First of all, I also want to say this about him and Max Christie. It actually does hurt to lose them because they've been playing well for us. The underrated part of this trade, like AD, I thought he was going to retire Laker. Like, I thought he really was going to finish his career out with LeBron, and maybe we'd get another star to pair with him on the back end of his career. But it does suck. But you just got to make this trade 100 out of 100 times if it gets presented to you. So I can't blame
like, even if AD's averaging like 30 and 20, you still make the Luka trade because he's 25.
Obviously.
I don't care how good AD is playing. Like, any GM will make that trade. It just sucks for AD because what can you do?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's what I was stuck on. Like, even aside from like the basketball insaneness of it, it was just so sad to me to think about Bron and AD like getting broken up out of nowhere like that. It was on a random day.
Yeah,
like
everybody thought it was fake. Shoot, I still think it's fake now.
Yeah.
I see Luka in the Lakers jersey.
It's all just a joke.
Yeah, I'm like,
what? Go back. Bro, I saw Christie playing today, bro. I almost cried.
He was hooping, bro. He was hooping.
They should be a top defensive team, though. Christie, lockups, Gafford.
Yeah, they do. They have a good defense. That's what they wanted. Defense wins championships.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm thinking the reason they traded Luka, it has to be because of his attitude, or Nico Harrison doesn't like his attitude to the point where like he's crying too much or he's not.
They said conditioning, right?
But the thing is, like, GMs have put up with a lot worse, like the John Morant shit. Like, there's just been so much worse in the NBA examples of like attitude, out of shape. It's just so crazy that the first time he did anything, even if it is true to some degree, they didn't have any type of patience with him. They said, "You're out immediately. We want you gone."
Yeah, it's crazy. I guess they think the Supermax is gonna cook them because you pay Luka another $100 million for 5 years, and you don't think you're gonna have enough cap space to create a team around him, and him complaining and all of that. But like, if you're not paying Luka Doncic a supermax, no one else in the NBA deserves a supermax. Like, what are we doing?
That top 3 player don't deserve it. Like, who are you paying?
Yeah, Jaylen Brown got a supermax. Like, be for real.
And it only has one hand.
Like, every facet of this trade doesn't make sense from the Mavs perspective unless you actually win a championship, which proves everybody
Even then,
wrong.
that shit could be. It doesn't make sense. Like even if you win it, it's like, dude, okay, well now you got to worry about drafting another star after AD retires. Like,
yeah, and that first round pick that you gave him probably will not be Luka Doncic. So,
Never.
Yeah, this trade, man, who knows?
it just feels great to be a Laker fan.
Yeah.
For everyone else, I'm sorry you have to.
It's a beautiful day.
Go through it, but if you're a Lakers fan, man, it's just great. It's just so great.
Yeah.
Man, we just need a center, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all. If we get a center,
Maybe going at the deadline. You guys like Valanciunas? He won't play defense.
No.
He'll get you buckets.
He
We want a defensive big now, especially now that we don't have AD. We need a defensive big. Before, it was like we just need a decent sized body. You know what I mean? We were looking for a little bit more versatility.
Now we need like Jaren Jackson Jr.
Now,
a level
defense.
Hey man, nothing's unrealistic anymore. I'm not even gonna write it off.
Yeah,
I don't even think the money. I don't know how does he make a decent amount already? Like you signed an extension.
Ruiz, someone else in a second round pick. Tag it. You don't know.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson's making like $250 or something.
Yeah, give him Gabe Vincent a couple seconds.
Yep. Put Jaren Jackson.
Jaren's fat too.
That might be more egregious than this one.
Do you want a free championship, Jaren, or not? Pull up, like you know what I'm saying?
That literally might be a more egregious trade value trade than this.
You guys think this is gonna be the best deadline ever?
2 seconds.
Watch, Rui and Gabe are gone. I'm calling it. They're gone.
Luka put Jericho Sims, who says no.
I don't think the Lakers are gonna make like more than 1 or 2 trades. To be honest,
Mitchell Robinson wouldn't be bad coming back from injury.
Dude, if I'm the Knicks, there's literally no point to trade him because we need a defensive center. So why am I trading him before he even like plays a game for me?
Get a couple seconds for him.
Unless they just know his knees are cooked or something like that. That's the only way I'm trading him.
About it.
Hey, is Lonzo available? I heard Lonzo Ball's available. For like
no need for him though.
Yeah, I know.
The Knicks need depth. They actually could use him.
I feel like I'm talking about the Lakers.
Oh yeah, we don't need him. We have guards. Too many guards. We need big men and wings.
I think Daniel's looking pretty good. Give him more minutes. Yeah, coming back from injury, he'll be all right. That's a good wing. But just center's the biggest priority right now for sure.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes, buddy.
LeBron's our center.
I think he needs to be in China, dude. Yeah, literally gonna put LeBron back at the 5. Like it's fucking 2022.
You guys think this is gonna be one of the best trade deadlines ever?
It already
is. The biggest trade of all time.
Yeah.
Even if nothing else happens, it already is.
It's the biggest trade we've ever seen, Hassan.
Yeah. Other things should shake up though.
We should talk about the other trade though, yeah? The De'Aaron Fox trade.
Yeah, we can get into it. You want to say the details?
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox going to the San Antonio Spurs, Zach LaVine going to the Sacramento Kings. The Bulls get nothing. They get their own pick back. So congrats. You guys actually, if you suck, you get to draft somebody. So you're back in the flag sweepstakes.
They get humiliated.
Yeah, I mean, there's like players thrown here and there. Kevin Huerter going to the Bulls, Trey Jones, so I'm not going to get too much into that, but those are the crux of the trade. The Kings also get 2 first-round picks. It says 3, but one of them is not a first-round pick because it's the Hornets, and they're not making the playoffs this year, so they're not going to get to have that one because it's protected. So 2 first-round picks, De'Aaron Fox or Zach LaVine going to the Kings, and then Spurs get De'Aaron Fox, and they get to keep everybody. No Castle involved, no Devin Vassell, no Sohan.
Stop picks too.
They still kept their own picks pretty much for the foreseeable future. They got some Atlanta Hawks picks still. So they pretty much robbed this whole trade blind. Everybody here. I think the Kings didn't do too bad. The Bulls, I think, really lost this one because just getting your own pick back for Zach LaVine is just horrible. Like I don't even know what to say. What are you going to do with that pick? Like even if they don't make the playoffs, which they won't, they're going to be like the 14th pick. Like, all right, brother.
Listen, the Bulls in this trade, you get to sit in the corner and watch your wife get smashed.
Whoa! What do we call that, Omari? What do we call that?
Are we allowed to say that on YouTube? I don't know how to say
that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Hey, but Zach LaVine and DeRozan team back up. Except now, Vucevic is now Sabonis, so there's the little upgrade right there. But
a little bit.
Brother, watching that team is actually going to be pretty entertaining offensively because they're just going to jack up shots and play at like an unbelievable pace.
Love me some Elite Monk.
Yeah, you're gonna be starting
He's
Malik
your point
Monk,
guard.
Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Ellis, and Sabonis at the 5, and you're just gonna start running, playing offense.
They're gonna be like the Pacers that one year. They would score. Or I guess last year.
Yeah,
I saw a
that's
meme.
good.
I saw a meme. It was like Malik Monk and Zach LaVine on every other.
Yeah.
Malik Monk, I'm open.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun to watch at least. But I mean, the Kings are just playing just for fun at this point.
Yeah, the
Participation.
beam. It's so crazy how 2 years ago they just got out of their drought, made the playoffs for the first time, where they like the 3 seed, and now back to square one.
It's what we
Pretty
call
much.
a bad organization.
Did you see the one where they said it's like they traded Halliburton to keep Fox, but then 2 years later they traded Fox. Now they have nothing.
Yeah, basically traded Fox and Halliburton for Sabonis and Zach LaVine.
Sabonis is all NBA, but
And
other than
honestly,
that,
I feel bad for
that's
Zach
fair.
LaVine because I wanted to see him in a winning situation. Like I think that's what he needed. He needs to go to a team to be like the third option, like the Bucks. I want to see him there, or the Nuggets, because I really think that he could step his game up to another level. But now we're just going to be seeing the Bulls part 2. So this is just horrible for him. Honestly, I feel bad because he's literally
in his
not
prime
like
right now,
changing
too.
situations at all. Same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's in his prime right now too, so like he's just going from mid to mid.
it's tough. It's tough.
I saw a sad edit of Zach LaVine because he came during free agency, right, to the Bulls.
No, we got traded.
Now he got traded
Oh.
for Jimmy.
Yeah.
What year was that actually?
From the Wolves.
Yeah. Well,
That
that was
was like
years, bro.
2017, 18, 17.
Yeah, 18, I think.
Wow.
Something like that.
And then
just
they extended him,
graduated.
right?
He graduated high school, first year of college for us.
Wow.
That's
Zach
the last time
LaVine.
Zach LaVine was
Yeah.
on the Wolves.
Can he go join the dunk contest again?
The only good thing
He
is
wants to join
known
a
for these
better
days.
team.
Dude, if he's not gonna play good basketball, let's put him on.
No, he's
dunk
playing good
contest.
basketball. He's just playing on a shitty team.
You never know. This fit could
Yeah,
be better for the Kings. You never know. They can go on a little bit of a run.
They're just the Bulls
know.
part 2.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's gonna
But
be
I'm
a
excited.
a little
I'm
better
excited for the
roster.
Spurs.
The West Coast Bulls.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We can talk about the
Good.
Spurs a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
Wemby got his
excited.
yeah, I
guy.
was about to say.
I called
Jalen
it, Hassan.
Fox, Victor
I called it.
Wembanyama. The future is now. It's definitely
Yeah, we
going to
know.
be a playoff team. We're going to see Wemby in the playoffs for the first year. Wemby, Lakers. Yeah, NBA's back. Hopefully Golden State with KD.
Nah.
You guys aren't getting KD.
But,
Nigga said
yeah.
hopefully. Who's hoping for that?
We could talk about how you guys have literally fumbled every other player.
Yeah.
That's a real report we could
They
talk
said,
about.
we calling everybody.
Back to the Spurs.
everyone,
Back to
any
the
all-star.
Spurs.
They literally putting out reports the Warriors want, to be honest. Like,
Who on me?
Back to
Who
the
on me?
Nah, bro. So back to Wemby and Fox. Yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs this year. The pick and roll is gonna be insane. Shoot, it's gonna be high level offense. Everything you want to see. Next year, free agents are actually gonna want to come to San Antonio. Plus, you have your assets to trade too with the younger guys. Fox just outbrings everybody. Chris Paul coming off the bench should be like that.
Yeah.
Well, uplift the rookies. Castle's definitely going to get a lot of information from CP, Fox, and the whole San Antonio Spurs organization. So this team is coming back. Should be good to watch.
yeah, I like the fit. I think we talked about it a lot on the podcast. Like, we want to see him there, especially since the rumor started. So I'm glad that it's happening. I'm glad that Wemby gets to develop with a young point guard. I'm glad they did this early as well because, like, you want to build the chemistry going into next year. You don't want to start next year and, like, have to figure shit out. So I like that they already made this trade. It's a good trade for them. They didn't give up anybody. They could still make another trade next year for another guy. If they really want to get fancy with it, they could end up trading, Vassell or one of these other guys, Sohan or whatever. They still got their picks. So, hey, Spurs are going to get real scary in the next coming years.
Yeah, he's supposed to play tomorrow, I think. He's questionable to play.
Yeah, he should make his debut tomorrow. I'm excited to see him and Wemby.
Yeah, they're going to go on the streak.
That's going to be fire. They're going to be a dynasty. Who used to come?
Who do you think would be like a great fit for them right now? Like a big three type of thing, but not really.
Not Jimmy Butler, I'll tell you that.
I got to wait.
This
I think they should just play it out.
Yeah. We still have Vassell and Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, that's two.
Big threes are stupid, Hassan. They don't work.
They have Vassell. They have
Not big
Castle.
three,
Yeah.
but like a Kyle Kuzma, I guess, like a good
Zach
forward.
LaVine,
Would
I
help.
don't know.
Don't you
Honestly,
just
bro,
said
this
big three
team,
and Kyle Kuzma, bro? Get the fuck
I
out of
said
here.
not a big three, not a big
Oh,
three.
okay.
this team,
Big three
like,
and Kyle
I
Kuzma
feel like
are never should be in the
Because
same
I seen
set.
them reports with the Bucks that they really want him bad or whatever. Like, if y'all want him bad, you could
They're
have
down
him. Like,
bad. They're down
y'all
bad.
could have been traded for him. He's not that hard to trade for.
Yeah, we'll see each other tomorrow.
We'll see.
Those two trades are huge. Like Fox going to the Spurs and Luka to the Lakers, 80 to the Mavs. Everything, all of them being in the playoffs, potential matchups in the playoffs too. This kind of like saved the NBA for this season.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very exciting for Spurs fans going forward. I think it's good for the league too. As good as the Luka move was, I think having Wemby with a point guard for the future, you pair one of the faces of the league with a good player and a good organization. So that's really good for them in the league as well.
The West was already tough. Now the West is even tougher. 2 days ago, they just made the West even tougher than it
Everybody
already is.
always want to come to the West, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just West teams making trades with each other, to be fair. But
they're making
then you got Zach LaVine coming to Sacramento.
Hey, you got Kevin Huerter going to Chicago, though.
Big moves. Big moves.
Both the Mavs and Lakers should be better with this trade too. This year.
Yeah. Spurs should be better.
Just say
I think
we're gonna
Kings
be
would be
number one.
about the same. I don't think personally, I don't think they'll drop off that much, but not like they were anything anyway, So
Hassan, what are the Warriors trying to get right now? Because I heard they were trying to call everybody. They were like demanding any player.
any
Any
all-star with a pulse
Paul
remaining.
George.
I heard Paul George rumors today.
No,
Some
hold on.
Vucevic
Before
rumors.
we get to the Warriors, I want to talk about Jimmy Butler, man, because a lot of stuff has come out about him. The Warriors were apparently close to trading for him, but he said, nah, fuck that. I ain't signing no damn extension, so I don't want to go there. But somehow he said he wanted to play for every team except the Miami Heat. But when every other team calls for him, he said, no, but not there, though. But not there. Just Phoenix. This is the only place I want to go.
So
Apparently, it's only Phoenix now. So it's Phoenix or nothing. And Bradley Beal's not waiting.
He's changing shit. Like,
there's no trade clause, though.
The whole situation is just messed up. Today, he even came out and said that, you know what, we're willing to make things work after the deadline and go back to the team. And
they said that.
And his agent said that. And it's just a whole circus. And I think that he has to be traded. I'm sorry. I know that potentially there's like a 3-team trade to get him to Phoenix. It's just hard because Bradley Beal is not leaving. Like he literally said, I'm not uprooting my family. I'm not moving. I don't want to go. And he has every right to do so.
Yeah.
So,
which is funny because there's no way that he's retiring in Phoenix. Like you're going to uproot your family at some point. You're not going to stay there.
He don't want to do it right now,
Brad?
apparently.
How old
Let
is
him
Brad?
do
32?
He's in his 30s, but it's like early 30s, 31, 32. 33?
Yeah, 32.
Yeah, you're not retiring in Phoenix, bro.
You got like 4 or 5 years left. Get out of here.
Yeah,
get started on your new home. Why are you
Why does he go to
stalling?
Miami? Miami's better than Phoenix.
Be done, like.
Exactly. Like he's not going to sign a contract extension with the Phoenix Suns. Like go somewhere where you can potentially sign a contract extension and retire there.
Yeah.
And have the family be over there where you can prolong your career. No, end your career in Phoenix, sign a lower level contract, and then not like make as much money as you could have.
This is Hassan praying KD goes to the Warriors.
Which is funny too. Like if KD leaves and you get Jimmy Butler to the Suns, you just accomplish nothing. You become worse.
Here's the quote on Jimmy Butler. Butler's obsession with getting to the Phoenix Suns is bizarre. He has torched his relationship with the Heat and hurt the team's season. He also blocked trade options that would be good fits where he could have potentially gotten paid and been on a contender multiple times. So he's just
crazy.
I really don't know. He really just wants to go to Phoenix. You know why he wants to go to Phoenix is because they're the only team that will blindly say, we will hand you this $250 million max extension before you play a single game for us. Every other team is saying, hey, bro, just play the season out. If you do your thing and you do the playoff Jimmy thing, we'll happily extend you, but we don't want to pay you right away. But Phoenix apparently is willing to say, okay, we're just going to extend you off the rip. And that's why he wants to go to Phoenix. The Warriors, the Grizzlies have all said, like, we would pay you, but, you're old, you're getting up there in age. We don't know if you're there, it's a big investment. So they want to see what they have in him.
They're dumb. I don't think
who's dumb.
Phoenix. If Phoenix pays them, they're dumb.
It looks like it might happen. At least he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, even if let's say the best case scenario happens for Jimmy Butler, he's on the Phoenix Suns. like they're not going to win a championship, and they're probably they're like 10th in the West right now. They're probably
The trade would have to involve Kevin Durant too,
huh?
It would have to involve Kevin Durant. The trade,
yeah, and then you just become a worse team at that point. So what are we doing here? No sense of direction, like as a team, as an organization. And if Jimmy Butler does stay on the Heat, he's obviously not going to start anymore. Like he's going to have to come off the bench. He's already forfeited millions of dollars not playing the game and trolling. I don't know. Back home, he's going to stay at home for the rest of the year.
I think the Heat aren't going to trade him personally, and then he's just going to have to come back and face the music. Honestly, like I think he's just going to have to put up with the shit.
Then you play him off the bench, right?
Yeah, Hayward Highsmith's starting. Didn't you hear? That's why they fucking booted him.
That's exactly like. Did you just ruin your whole career off of this whole stuff?
No, you didn't ruin the career, but it's like you completely ruined the relationship with the Heat, and now it's just going to be like you might have cost yourself millions of dollars for no fucking reason doing this. Like,
I'm gonna pin the latest comment.
Insane.
Which one?
We got a new chatter.
The other situation is really bad. He wants extension, which isn't really trustable. He's pushing 40. He's not a great fit for any NBA team. I wouldn't say he's not a great fit for any NBA team, but there's no reason the team should extend him without seeing him play. I feel like he's already fallen off a cliff a little bit because of age, and then him not even being in shape right now, playing no games, and just assuming to get a max contract and fit on any team. Like that's not how the NBA goes. There's going to be a fall off for every NBA player. I feel like there's a certain instance where it happens, whether it's injury, situation, or just straight up age. And I feel like this is Jay Butler's breaking point, going through this moment and just not being there fully, mentally and physically on any team, his team.
Yeah, I mean, really what I'm looking forward to Thursday, and I think we should talk about this too if you guys have any thoughts. I'm looking forward. The Pelicans need to make a trade. They have to. They just absolutely have to. Now that DeJounte Murray's out for the season, you can't take a chance and just sit on one of the – because, first of all, Brandon Ingram, if he's not moved by Thursday, he's gone for nothing because he's not coming back to this team. You've said multiple times you're not willing to pay him. Trey Murphy's been balling out lately, so he's basically your new young forward for your franchise that is on a good rookie deal right now. So Brandon Ingram, if he's not moved, the Pelicans literally sold that. CJ McCollum, same thing. If he's not moved, they sold that because he's getting older. And if this is not the last year of his deal, next year is his last deal. So his value is going to be in the gutter too. So they have to make a trade by Thursday. I think that's the biggest team for me to watch. I know teams like Memphis, maybe you guys think need to make a trade. And I know with this Luka Doncic situation, the whole league might be shook up, but who do you guys think has to make a trade before Thursday? Or who do you want to see else? Who else do you want to see make a trade before Thursday?
100% the Pelicans, but I haven't heard anything with rumors towards Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, anything Pelicans related, which is kind of scary. But they have to make a trade, or like you said, everybody walks. And what are we doing at this point?
They could be moving in the shadows like Luka Doncic.
It would be one thing if they had somewhat competitive team this year, and it's like, oh, we might have a chance, but it's like, brother, you guys have 6 wins, it's over.
You have the assets to trade for make a good rebuilding team. You just have to make the right calls.
Mm-hmm.
They could imagine they had Dyson Daniels right now, they're just fumbling continuously. He would have been a great young player to start the new rebuild with. It's crazy.
Yeah. At least you have Murphy though.
Murphy's nice.
Yeah. Also, the Warriors, they need to make a trade with that. The way that they've been shopping everybody, these rumors aren't a good look for Kuminga, Pajemski, all the younger guys. So you got to trade something.
Hang it up, buddy.
Hey, how about you tell me? Do you think they'll actually make a trade though? It's all chatter. It's been all chatter for years, and they haven't done anything. Do you actually think they're going to make a move that's significant? If they get Drew Eubanks or something like that, I know he just got traded, but if they get somebody like that, it's not moving the needle.
I honestly think the only trade that will happen is the KD one. If it does happen, that's man. I don't know. It could happen, but
do you think KD wants that? You think he wants to go back to the Warriors and be
100%. All right? You've been there before. It's probably the best experience of your career, besides the Draymond incident, obviously. But you're like I said last week, your jersey's gonna get retired there. You can end your career with Curry. You two already have chemistry. There's another shot at a chip potentially. because those two are still playing at a high level, or at least KD is, and Curry will catch up again. It's Stephen Curry. So I feel like this is definitely the best opportunity for Kevin Durant to win a championship to go to Golden State, and then they figure it out from there for next year.
But you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say, "Oh, KD can't win a chip without Curry. He's a Curry merchant."
I think he's kind of over that now. I feel like him and Kyrie.
Are you sure? He's a little sensitive on that type of stuff, I think.
The title thing, I think he is the kind of sensitive. He responds to people on Twitter, but
yeah, just in general.
Like at this point, he's already been through the ringer. He doesn't really care anymore. I feel like him and Curry are still really close, and I don't think it's as important. Like at least you'll be remembered somewhere and known somewhere, and you can hang up your jersey somewhere. And I think that's what's most important to him is having a home, and that's the Warriors.
Horrible sales pitch.
It ain't happening though. Let's be real.
Yeah,
who are you guys
the
gonna trade for
Warriors, I would say like in terms of desperation,
Mingo,
the
Wiggins,
Warriors for sure.
Brandon Ingram or take it or leave it.
Yeah, you guys would cook with Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, I would mind BI, but yeah, I haven't heard anything.
What you think, Zion?
I heard Zion.
Hey, just because you haven't heard anything don't mean shit anymore, bro. Okay.
Honestly, yeah, I really don't.
He would be making shit up.
I heard about the Luka trade. No,
I think that I hope the Magic still address their needs for another scorer. We saw Zach LaVine. That was someone that they were eyeing. You know, I mean, we've known for a while that they need a little bit more offensive punch, and now that they have Paolo and Bronze back, you know what I mean? Like they want to be able to complete that roster out and start competing for some real accolades. So
yeah,
you know, I hope that they do get a little, you know, at least something to address that a little bit. But you know, in terms of desperation, for sure the Warriors though.
I don't think the Magic are going to make a trade at this point. I think if they didn't get LaVine, it's kind of like, or Fox, it's kind of like I don't see who else they can get.
That's true.
Maybe a little CJ trade.
Not even that. Yeah, that could help them honestly. Yeah. I think they'll try to get something like decent. But I think they'll make one more move. But
they got time. They don't have to. They don't have to rush anything.
His time as a Warrior is up. Trade him for something.
Who?
Wiggins.
Oh, you're still on the trade Wiggins train?
Yeah, he's worth max money. You can get someone off of him, and you can trade your picks if you want to, and just trade Wiggins and try to get a new spark on the team. This ain't it. I get mad watching games, and that shouldn't be happening.
Wiggins advantage.
Watching Curry makes you so angry, huh?
Now, watching him not have any help, I feel for him. I feel his pain. We're one and the same.
That's what I would do if I was a Warriors fan.
That's twin name.
You get Dennis Schroeder and you'll like it.
Dennis Schroeder, take it or leave it.
Man, I didn't want to. I was about to say the quote that he gave today, but that was insane.
Oh, the slave one.
What do you say?
You didn't see the slavery thing?
He said something about the trade deadline.
Trades are like slavery.
Yeah, it said being a part of the trade deadline is like slavery because you don't know where you're gonna end up.
He's like, they get to buy and sell you and like shit. I'm like, bro, relax.
Like,
brother, it's not that serious. Brother.
It's not that serious. You're making a lot of money.
He put the kufi on.
No, people were saying were they signing slaves to $0 25-year contracts?
This is fucking hella bread.
It's just a crazy thing to say. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
nah, I get what you're saying, but yeah, it's like there's something you just why would you compare it? It's other thing.
Mr. Scrotum, what is going on?
Someone's like, people were like, "Is this Centel?"
I said, "This is what playing for the Warriors for 2 months does to you. You feel like a
CTE."
Not for real.
That's true.
You get a big fan base, so they'll attack you if you're playing bad, and it's just not fun.
You should have known he was in LA. He knows what it's like.
Yeah, but LA loved him. They liked him.
Yeah,
business is business.
Warriors fans are
didn't he go to the Celtics?
Pretty bad.
He did, and he got traded back.
Fumbled the bag.
Yeah, this guy's been on like 8 different teams. Something crazy.
Shaq, Rainbow Shaq.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Is that all the trade
Anything
stuff?
else?
Is there any other trades that I don't know about? Because I was not here for like a week.
Caleb Martin got traded to.
Yeah, the Mavs continue to do retarded moves.
But yeah,
Oh, who did he?
that's not
Caleb went to
Who
Mass.
cares? Yeah,
Yeah, for
Quentin
Quentin
Grimes.
Grimes, which makes no sense. He's just
Really?
like a younger version of him. Which, of
Wow.
course, you know they say we don't want no young players anymore.
Joel Embiid played today. Saw that Luka traded. He's like,
All
oh
right,
damn,
bro.
time to work. I can
Send
get
Joel,
traded too.
send Joel Embiid to LA
Gotta
too.
clock
Bring
in
him
for
up.
my shift
let me
now.
get up. Let me get up.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, it's getting serious now. I got to play.
All right, so how
It's
do
like,
the
shit, I
Lakers
might
get
be
Giannis
next.
and Jokic?
He's a bum.
It's like, fuck, I'm fat too. They might trade me.
What do you guys think the Mavericks? You know how they rumored their second team that they're going to trade to Luka, but they kind of shut it down. What team do you think it was?
You know what I think they did? They called up is Giannis available? They said, fuck no.
Man, I'm thinking it's
They were
Kevin
thinking-
Durant because it
they were
has to be a
thinking
team with
Strat.
2 stars, right? And like, it
I
can't
feel
be
like if it was
the
KD,
Brandon-
they would have done it. I
Bez,
feel like
they
it
were
was
doing
KD.
the
who would've
strat.
done
They're
it.
calling all like the superstars. Hey, is he available? No, get the fuck away from me.
I'm thinking it has to be a team like where the player's better than Luka. That's the only way they wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying,
Yeah.
like Giannis or something, or
My
like
thinking is like you have 2 stars on one team and you want to trade the like secondary star. There's no way you trade Booker as a Phoenix. Like he'll be there forever. I feel like if you
But
want.
it's like
Okay, we
if,
thought Luka was gonna be in the
if they're
Mavericks.
calling about the
It's different.
secondary star, who's not doing that? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Who did he call out?
I think
Kinda curious
it's the Bucks because they were in like at the beginning of the year when the Bucks sucked. Remember, Giannis was like, "Oh, like I want to stay here, but I want to win," and he was doing all that weird shit.
Yeah.
So maybe it was them.
I don't think you make the Luka call until after you got hurt. So it has to be in that time period of a team. Because like right now,
It was the Wizards for Kyle Kuzma, but they're obviously like, no.
remember last trade deadline, Kyle Kuzma for every team. Let's get it done.
They wanted Killian Hayes from the G League team too, but they're like, fuck.
Man, last year's deadline was terrible. At least this year's picking it up for last year's.
Yeah. This year, I mean, it's already crazy, even if nothing else happens.
I think we'll see something with Jimmy. I don't know, but I don't know where he's gonna go.
We'll see.
I hope he gets traded to Shanghai or something. Like,
I hope he just goes straight to unemployment. That's all I care about.
Man, he's not even getting any money right now. So.
Good, he deserves it.
I might be with you.
I really hope Jimmy doesn't get traded. Like either he gets to like a good destination, which is fun for basketball, or he just stays and they make him eat his words and like show up to the press conferences and shit.
Right now, yeah, he's like denying millions of dollars. He's literally losing millions a day.
Bad etiquette.
What's wrong with
It's bad
you, man?
etiquette, bro. It's bad
Right
business,
now, what's
bad
going on in
etiquette.
the NBA is two sides of the same coin. It's like the player empowerment of Jimmy Butler, and then like the organization empowerment of like the Luka Doncic trade. It's like, the organization is going to do what it wants, or the player is just going to do what he wants.
Yeah, good. It's showing like.
But it's
both
okay
sides.
because we're Laker fans and we got Luka.
There you go. I'm
Do not
happy.
do not send Jimmy Butler anywhere in the Los Angeles region. I do not care.
Luka saved the NBA. Luka and the Lakers. I'm happy for basketball.
It's just going to be a movie, man. It's just great.
I'll be more happy when you guys lose in the playoffs, though.
It's crazy because then we're eventually gonna win it though. That's the crazy part. Like you already know, there's no way that that Luka Doncic, after what just happened to him, doesn't come out with one championship after all this.
He'll definitely be motivated for sure.
And you know, Rob Pelinka is a big time finesser, so we're gonna get someone else eventually too. You already know.
Yeah,
I don't even know who's next up.
We'll get
Wemby. A star's gonna come and team up.
Y'all better hide your star players, buddy.
Vez, I saw a tweet. They're like, all right, now that after what just happened, I don't care about any Laker Photoshop jersey ever. You guys can do whatever you want because we got Luka touch.
Yeah, you can't call the Lakers fans delusional no more because it actually happened.
Dude, what is it like? I would just think about like the odds of this happening. Dog, this is like a plus like 15, 20,000, bro. That's crazy.
It still doesn't feel real.
You know what's bad when everybody thought the person who tweeted the trade got hacked multiple times. Like he had to follow up and say, "Yo, I'm not hacked. Like this really happened.
I am good."
We're seeing videos of Kevin Durant and Devin Booker looking at a phone reacting to the trade mid-game. Luka. What? No way,
dude.
Like
I really want to hear. I want to hear the phone call that Rob had, bro. I want to hear it.
He said it was a couple of weeks going back and forth with it.
They said no. This was the phone call. Nico called Rob. Said, "Yo, we want AD." Rob said, "Nah, get the fuck out of here." He said, "For Luka, all right, he's on the way there right now."
So wait, really? Dude, you can tell Luka's kind of sad too. I saw a report of him saying that he cried.
He thought he was going to stay on the team for his whole career.
Yeah.
They
He
just
bought a
made it to
mansion.
the finals. Like,
He bought a
he's in the
mansion.
community. They said he just bought a house there.
Yeah.
Like, and out of nowhere, he's like, buddy, you're
Snaked him.
uprooting your whole family and you're out.
Yeah, I could never imagine him in another jersey too. Never crossed my mind.
Laker, baby. Laker tradition. Purple and gold. You already know.
You didn't order that 77?
Oh, it's already
Yeah.
on the way.
I'm gonna have one too, nigga.
I'm going to have 1-3.
1-3.
Facts.
I'm
Justin, you're
gonna
gonna
go to
get
the
one
game though. I'm gonna go to the Lakers game.
Yeah,
I
when the
definitely
ticket's
wanna
like
see that.
500 for nosebleeds.
Nosebleeds, $1,000.
Yeah,
Literally.
just for the first couple of games. We'll die down on the season goes along. It's funny. Where are the $1,000 tickets for AD? Huh? He's a top 10 player.
88 Luka, baby.
Yeah, Luka, top 3 player.
Luka
Luka
team.
the Don.
Luka team.
Luka team. I'm excited to see the
So
moves though.
When
coming
is the
up.
first
I
day?
can't wait
Luka's
for
playing?
Saturday, bro. I can't wait for
Saturday?
Saturday.
Dude, Saturday's like the ultimate
Friday.
sports day, bro.
Wait, the
What's
Super Bowl's
Saturday?
on Saturday or Sunday?
No, it's
Oh,
not
Sunday.
Sunday.
This weekend is like the ultimate sports
Okay,
weekend.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, fuck the Super Bowl at this point. I hate those fucking teams.
I think the Chiefs will three-peat.
I hope a lightning strike hits the middle of the field and like electrocutes everybody.
You already know the script. Chiefs are winning. Travis Kelce's getting on one knee, proposing. Like we've seen the script. We've seen the script, Roger Goodell. We've seen the script.
Yeah, we'll see.
God, that's gonna be so lame.
What if they win the thing, they're on the field, and then Patrick Mahomes serves his wife with divorce papers?
That would be
Yeah.
crazy.
That's what he should do.
That's so funny. Oh man.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna meet again Thursday at deadline day.
Yeah, we're going to do a double up just in case any other crazy deals happen. Hopefully, at least some small ones happen, and then we can talk about all of them.
I'm
If
ready.
Butler doesn't get traded, or if he gets traded, still good content. Because I'm an Ether Butler. He stays.
I want to see the some of the like Cam Johnsons get moved too, like help the low key
Yeah.
trades to the Cavs and
Yeah.
stuff. You know.
Yeah.
There's definitely gonna be some
Grade him too.
real bombs come Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be a fun time. Hopefully, the Warriors make a move. Maybe not. We'll see.
At least they're working. They're hustling.
You guys still exist.
Golden State hustlers.
You guys barely have a pulse.
You're not lying, bro. You
That's
already
it.
Way
know.
to say beggars.
I said, do those screenshots of Curry's like logs like piss you off?
Nah, not really.
Okay, they asked LeBron after the game about the trade, so I'm gonna read you what he said.
Okay.
If I had concerns, I would have waived my no trade clause and got up out of here. But I'm here right now. I'm committed to the Lakers.
Yeah.
All
There's
right,
a no
bro.
trade clause?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a real one?
Just
on
him and
paper?
Bradley Beal, bro. Obviously.
Top tier players.
Like bronze on paper. Is that real?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He's a real one. It's not hearsay. Like,
I thought he had like a legit
funny.
one. Like I'm not leaving.
nah, he
They'd
has
have to
actual-
like for him to waive his no trade clause. They'd have to trade like 80 for some bums. Like, obviously, you're not going to waive your no trade clause. You're LeBron James. You just got Luka Doncic.
Yeah. They're
I
trying to
think
be
it's
serious.
more of
People-
a power thing of him not knowing. So that's why he's saying that. Because there's never been a trade in the NBA that or on his team that he hasn't known about until this day. So,
yeah.
and obviously Luka's
I
the
think that's-
future too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my biggest takeaway is that like this is the first time they've done something that like has, but like just the fact that they went behind LeBron's back is like, I guess, quote unquote good for the Lakers. You know what I mean? For the Lakers org at least,
Yeah.
because it's like showing that they have like a spine now. You know what I mean? They're gonna focus on not only on right now because I think a lot
This
of
just
people are looking
basically
at this
proves
as,
the
like,
GM
only,
shit is fake.
yeah, that's
It's not fake. It's happened
A lot
every,
of people-
this is the only trade that hasn't been legit.
a lot of people think that like it's gonna be they're gonna be like bad this year and they're just giving up on it. I'm like, do you see the team? I'm like, how could you look at this roster and be like, oh, they're just giving up? I'm like, nah, like they're still a good team. I think that they can make one more move to be like a real not even just a real contender, but like a real favorite. But yeah, they're gonna be a good team. Like, look who they have. It's just
Yeah,
like
like
at a certain
Dustin
point, it's,
earlier,
like, it's gonna be too good.
You guys just moved the needle a little bit from where you were with Davis. Like no one thinks you're gonna win it all right now, but you definitely set yourself up for the future, which is the biggest thing about this trade.
Yeah, like I said before, even when we had AD, I don't think anyone was picking us to like overwhelmingly win. So it's not, it's not like some crazy, we downgraded. We just got to wait and see.
I think we're better, but
not for sure.
The fit's just weird. Having no big man is today. I mean, it worked out, but we played the Clippers. It's not like they really, Zubac is good, but outside of him,
yeah, we're not playing an Embiid or a Jokic or.
Plus, in a 7-game series, when it's like you get to take advantage of that matchup more often, that's when it'll show more.
It's gonna hurt. Yeah, like OKC, like I said before, is a big issue now.
LeBron will play the 5. We'll be fine.
We'll see.
Put the head back on.
Yeah. Well, anything else, sir?
No,
I think that's it. Unless y'all want to glaze Luka more.
No, I think we did it. We did enough.
We're gonna have a whole lifetime now.
It's just still so crazy, bro.
Till we're 40.
It is so crazy.
Luka Doncic was born in our year.
Yeah, he's the same age as us.
99.
He's 99.
His birthday's in like
crazy, bro. He lost out on $160 million because of this trade.
That too. We didn't talk about the fact that he's not Supermax eligible anymore either, so that pissed him off even more.
Better for you guys though.
116 M's, bro. I'd find Woody myself. What's his name?
Nico Harrison is not safe in the streets of Dallas.
Nico myself.
How does Nico Harrison sound like a football player?
Nico Collins.
Nico.
Is Nico? Yeah, Marvin Harrison and Nico Collins together.
Nico, go back to selling shoes, buddy. This GM shit not for you.
Yeah, bro.
How did he get his job?
He's like a Nike.
He's a Nike exec, yeah.
And like people from Nike just become GMs like that.
You like network, and then people.
He rich.
Bigger, he has relationships.
Yeah. I see.
Always what you know.
It's like how does Rob Pelinka become a GM as an agent?
Yeah,
2 different fields, It's funny you guys are calling for his head, or at least Omari was last year. Now this year,
I didn't know this was in the works though, bro. If I
that's not my fault. Yeah, I changed my opinion. I changed my opinion when new information comes to me. That's what part of being.
Rob was scared of Omari. He heard him on the podcast.
That's what learning is. That nigga did. He went. We were asked. We went in off season, no moves. Trade deadline, no moves.
Yeah,
I'm like.
Now Luka.
We went to trade deadline, no moves. Off season, no moves. Like they were asked the whole time. That is enough to be calling for a nigga head. For a GM's head. Like if you don't do anything to your team for 2 straight deadlines and you stink the whole time, you should die, bro. So, but after you get Luka, all is forgiven. But
I really think this is gonna be actually insane because people are not gonna know how to stop this team. I swear, it's gonna be crazy.
Every team gets figured out.
It's gonna be,
dude. Having 2 LeBrons, come on, bro.
Come on, man. Having 2 LeBrons.
It's actually
LeBron is 4 years old.
Scoring every possession, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Maybe we'll give up a score too, but it is what it is.
We'll make more 3s than them.
It's gonna be 140 to 130.
It's okay.
Man,
Vando DFS
you're not even in the round.
Huh?
You're not even gonna have a round to exit.
Hey, yeah, I know a Suns fan. Right now it's not the time.
It depends on the match.
I'm gonna let him slide because I know Bradley Beal's probably making him miserable. And they got Nurkic too. That fool is cooked.
Apparently they're trading him.
He hasn't even been playing. He's on DNPs at this point.
I don't want
Who
him.
wants him? That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna trade for him?
For Valanciunas.
Oh, right.
We'll see.
Why do?
Is he better?
No, I mean, I still play. Shoot.
Will he? Why aren't they playing Nurkic though? He's healthy. He just stinks.
He's bad, and then I guess the relationship with him and Budenholzer are pretty bad. Apparently, they haven't talked for months.
Yeah, which is crazy. How do you not talk? Doesn't that fool show up to practice? You just don't say anything to him.
Yeah,
so weird.
That is weird.
Grown man.
Yeah, that team's in shambles.
Hey man, even if the Lakers are first round exit this year, we got 10 years to win a championship. I'm really not tripping.
We're gonna get 10 chips.
Come Thursday, we do not have Jackson Hayes. Well, not that we don't have him, but
bro, even if we do, bro, I don't care. I literally do not. That's how much I don't care because we have fucking Luka Doncic, bro. We were set for 10 years.
Luka's
so
gonna make Hayes look like Derek Lively.
If you told me last week that Luka Doncic would be a Laker, I'd say you're insane.
Obviously.
I thought it was AI generated.
I thought it was fake.
Shout out Doc Rivers.
Dude, Luka's gonna make Jackson Hayes look like fucking Bam Adebayo. I'm telling you right now, bro. Watch this. Watch.
He's so bad defensively, dude. Like
he's gonna make him better.
He has obviously he's a center, so he gets some blocks. I see some good athletic plays, but I feel like defensive IQ and all that stuff is just not it.
I think someone called him a battery.
Falls for every pump fake.
Yeah, like.
But again,
like
it's okay.
If you jump on every block, you'll get some blocks, but you also get cooked a million times.
We're drafting Cooper Flag too. Don't trip.
Like, hey man, nothing's out the question with your organization.
We're gonna trade Rui for the whoever gets the first pick.
Hey, is this more shocking or KD joining the Warriors in 2018?
No, because this is definitely more shocking because KD and the Warriors was like building up steam.
But
like
it's weird because
he was a free agent. Like he
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
no, but you heard reports about it actually happening. Like even them meeting in like the Hampton 5 conversation and stuff like that. Draymond going to the parking lot and begging KD to join the team. Have you heard reports? This came out of nowhere. This is like
you won't have to do it again.
Ass niggas, man. Trash ass fucking Warriors, man.
Waste
my fucking goats years.
No, this one is definitely crazy,
basketball.
bro.
No, it wasn't good basketball. It was egregious.
Yeah, you guys really fucked up basketball.
The game of basketball, you will like.
You guys really fucked up basketball those years.
Niggas went 16-1.
Crazy.
Or 16-0, right? No, 16-1.
I think they won 16-0 the 2017 year or 24 and some 24.
No, 2017.
I'm talking about 15.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about playoffs. That's right. But,
playoffs? Yeah, they only lost one to the
yeah.
One LeBron game is all you get.
And then LeBron gives you 50, and they get J.R. Smith. What happens?
Like imagine people not thinking that the 2017 Warriors not like the greatest team ever.
No, they are.
It's just like, bro, like. Niggas like that playoff record alone is just on crack.
That's so unfair.
It still hurts that AD's not on the team. I'm gonna miss him.
Burn the jersey because he ain't never coming back.
Yeah, but he a Laker legend, bro. He got us a ring.
Legend.
6 great years here.
Legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, he took all the criticism in stride. Another one of those guys that we kept talking about him for not being healthy. He ended up getting healthy. He started playing the last 2-3 years here, every single game almost. So I got nothing but love and respect for AD.
He's like a KCP.
Another staple in history. Another star.
KCP level of respect.
Another star in history.
I miss him already.
Yeah. And the way things ended too was like it's not his fault. So I think he's always gonna have love here. So as long as he knows that, he's always valid in the city of LA.
Look at him, he's wearing Laker gear.
Not to Rob Pelinka though.
Yes, yeah, Rob was in there cooking, man.
This is a really HD picture. Holy shit.
And we literally gave him Jalen Hood-Schifino. Like, how could you even get better than this?
Nigga's phone was fucking overheating on his fucking ear. If he was talking about this shit.
I'm gonna miss Jalen, bro. He could have been good.
You know what's funny? Danny Ainge said he had no idea that he was involved in the Luka trade. He was just like, "Oh, sure, Hood-Schifino, sure." He's probably pissed as hell, bro.
Yeah, for a second rounder, let's do it. Why not?
Jalen Hood-Schifino wasn't he lottery? Wasn't he 14th pick?
Hey, Rudy Gobert got 5 first-round picks. Luka gets 1, and I know it was AD with him, but it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, you should get a lot of picks still.
But no.
What about Mikal?
Yeah, because all those trades
generally,
those trades are generally like a couple of mid players and then a million picks, but like it's never a superstar. You know what I mean? So it's like you still have to take that into account.
Yeah,
because like KD, Mikal, they were all just like a couple role players and then like 4 or 5 picks. You know, but
KD got traded for Mikal and Cam and 5 first-round picks. I think that's way more than just AD.
Hey, when was the last like
Rudy was traded for like a bunch of role players.
Oh yeah, Rudy and Mikal,
Patrick Beverly, Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
no, listen, I'm saying when was the last time like 2 top 10 players were switched like traded?
Never, it's literally never happened.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm like
it's a
little different.
Round, I guess.
You got a whole superstar back, you know. So
they were saying this is like if Josh Allen was traded for Joe Burrow. Or like Josh
Nah,
Allen traded
It's
for
hard
Matt
to compare
Stafford in the
football
first.
terms,
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Do it. Pull the trigger.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Crazy.
It's like
deadline.
trading Goku for
Days.
Sasuke and a first round pick.
Damn. That's a great deal.
Goku with one flick that nigga.
That's what I'm
He
saying,
just do a
bro.
straight aura too. Like honestly, Goku's so strong, he power up and it would kill Sasuke.
Hey, man.
Mhm.
He
That's
actually
really how strong Goku. That's how strong fucking Dragon Ball Z characters are.
That's literally Luca.
That's
how
Luka
strong he
Doncic.
is.
Facts. That's how much
Luka
aura he's gonna have when he
Doncic.
step on the court
The
Luka
chosen
Doncic.
on Saturday.
Luka Doncic.
Oh man, I'm
The floor's gonna be
excited.
like breaking under his feet when he's stepping on the
He
court.
just seems like the perfect Laker too. Like he got that
That
whole
first
like
game is gonna be like insane, man.
Oh yeah.
What? That first game,
Luka,
yeah, I
dude.
know. He's
Dude,
gonna
it's
put
good
up
it's
like
on a
65.
Saturday. It's on the Saturday, right, Bez?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
he
time's
plays
the game
Jazz.
start? Our time? 7,
Yeah.
7:30?
Patience about
Oh,
to shit on
man,
them
when-
bums.
The Luka versus
Pacers.
Mavs too, or when that
Oh yeah,
happens
what
on
that,
February
that
25th?
game against the Mavs, ooh,
February
he gonna
25th.
it's gonna be
fall
bigger
under.
than the NBA Finals.
Literally.
Yep. For sure,
I'll
last
be
year's
there.
NBA Finals.
I'll be there no matter what.
Yeah,
Mbappe.
facts. No, I'm
Absolute
there.
cinema.
I'll be there no matter what.
I
He
love
doing
that
Zion
Mbappe quote.
numbers.
This is Zion Buffet.
Yeah, Arm was saying that Luka's gonna have the most points in debut history.
115.
Probably will. I wonder what that is.
Nah, I don't think he'll definitely have the most points in NBA history when he plays the Mavs though.
That will, man, it's gonna be insane. Like,
Was
if
it
he has a
1-on-1?
crazy game.
I'm gonna try and find out the most points in a debut.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a good question. That's like a good trivia question or something.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, after this, we're
58 by Will Chamberlain.
Sleep, man, so.
Yeah, he ain't beating that
58?
unfortunately.
58 by
Actually,
Will
maybe
Chamberlain as a
43.
rookie.
He
though.
could.
That's
Yeah, he
43.
could. He can beat 58. Sure, he could.
From
But
a rookie,
I'm
that's
sure he'll be
crazy.
on minutes restriction.
Will Chamberlain's first game was 58 points.
Like, dude was just
Wait,
unfair.
wait,
He
his
was
first
just
game
cheating,
ever?
I swear.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
like
his
debut.
debut in like NBA.
Oh, I thought he was just a team debut, but Jesus Christ, that was his first game for Ricky.
58. That motherfucker is not real.
Didn't
It
Brandon
is Will
Jennings have like
Chamberlain too
51?
after a trade. Will drop 43.
Didn't Jennings drop like 50 or 41?
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
dropped
sure.
His
50.
first game?
He did. Brandon
As a
Jennings.
rookie.
See, look, I have elite NBA knowledge, boys.
Maybe it wasn't
Not
his
so
first
long
game, but it was like the first
One of his rookie
week,
years.
100%. Yeah, if it was, it might have been the first game though. But yeah, man. Hopefully, it's a good trade deadline up till Thursday. I need to see some more moves.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Yeah, we will be here.
All right.
All right, man.
Play that
All
young
right, y'all.
Omari guy and sign us
Good
off.
episode today. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let us know your thoughts on the Luka trade in the comments because I know this trade is crazy. We want to hear what you guys think. So let us know. And then hopefully we'll see you guys on Thursday for some more NBA trade deadline discussion. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.